Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Hiver, described as the honey beer, and it's brewed by Hepworth and Company, and they're from Sussex. You can get the full story at hiverbeers.com, but hiver is a term used, it's a name for a beekeeper really, who gets the bees into the hives. Whoa! Okay. Not too explosive, I've had worse. So, it's a carbonated beer then, you can tell. I was quite confident to get all of the beer out quickly. Didn't think it was a bottle conditioned beer, and I was right. What they're looking to achieve with this beer, they want it to look like a sort of a honey colour, and they've kind of achieved that. That's not far off the colour of clear honey. It's a light blonde coloured beer, carbonation, fizzing away nicely. It's very clean and crisp looking beer. There's no haze there whatsoever. There was a one finger white head, but it's dissipated. Let's get a nose on the beer then. It smells like a blonde with a hint of honey. It's wheaty, bit of a kind of a wheat beer character to it. Stroke lager. But yeah, lovely. The second nose on that one was a lovely kind of big hit of sweet honey. So I'm going to dive in. Cheers everybody. And that's not bad. It's a beer best described, and this is going to come across maybe a little bit kind of odd, but it's blonde stroke lager stroke honey beer. It's got all of them elements to the beer. Very carbonated like a lager, and you've got that kind of a little bit of that maziness going on as well. It's also got a lovely malty backbone to the beer, and that's why I'm going with blonde stroke lager, because you've got that big hit of carbonation, big hit of malt, and then a lovely honey finish to the beer. At 5% ABV, this is the perfect summer, autumn, spring kind of refreshing beer. I'm moving just behind, or in front of you if you like, behind the window. There's a window kind of there. I'm moving an outside tap from the window to the back, and I've had an awful job trying to get that copper pipe through the wall, big 18-inch wall going through behind all the units and connecting up. I'm halfway there, but it's taken me 4 hours, and that 4 hours has been blood, sweat and tears, literally, but I've got the pipe through. And the first thing that crossed my mind when I finished it was, go and wash your hands, wipe your brow and review a beer. And I wanted something that was going to refresh me, and this is doing the job. It's doing the job nicely. I was in a bit of a kind of mood with this copper pipe coming through. I've done it. I'm sipping this, and with each sip, each mouthful, I am cheering up no end. It's Saturday afternoon, it's 25 to 4. It's just one of them beers you want to start your Saturday evening out on. So yes, the Hiver, I like it. I like it. Hiver the honey beer. Inspired by the bees and beekeepers of urban London and rural England. 5% ABV. How do I rate it? I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers!